Hi guys, welcome back to Marley's Kitchen again. So today I'm gonna make Sapin-Sapin. It's a Filipino sweet rice dessert. So it's gonna be 3 layers of this dessert. So it's gonna be 3 different layers. So I'm gonna make 1 layer obi, the second layer Langka, and the third layer Pandan. So what we need is 1.5 cups. So we're gonna mix all the dry ingredients first. So what we have is 1.5 cup of golden rice flour. So just put that in there, and then 1/2 cup of sweet rice flour. And then for the sugar, we need 3/4 cup of sugar. So we're just gonna mix all that dry ingredient. Just blend it or mix it until it's all kind of mixed in together. And then what you do is add 1 can of coconut milk. So this is a 1 can. So you just want to add it in there. And then also you would need 1/2 cup of condensed milk. So that's 1/2 cup of the condensed milk. So just mix everything in there. Okay. So what you do is you just blend everything. Blend it until that it's lump free. Okay guys, so this is the mixed batter. You see that the lumps are gone. So what we're gonna have to do is divide this into 3, since we're gonna be steaming each layer about 15 to 20 minutes each layer. So we're gonna all add them on individually. So what you want to do is divide each batter into 3. So it's probably gonna be 1 cup each. So that's 1. Two. And 3. Okay, so yeah, just use up all the batter that you have in there. So just kind of divide each one into 3 different bowls. Okay. And then what you want to do is, I have the ubi, so I'm going to make 3 different flavors for each layer. So I'm going to use ubi for 1, langka for the this other one, and buko pandan for this other flavor. So what I'm going to do is add about, instead of, other people use food coloring, but I'd like to use the flavored extract instead. So for each one, so the pandan I'm going to make like 1/2 teaspoon. This is a teaspoon size of the pandan. So you just mix that in. You see that color? So this is going to be 1 layer. So what you want to do before you start mixing the batter is that you want to make sure that your water's already boiling, so it's ready for the first layer. So this is the pandan. So this will add the extra flavoring. So the second one is going to be the langka. Again, so it's like 1/2 teaspoon. That smells so good. Yeah, so just mix that in. So instead of using food coloring, you could use the extract. See, that's gonna be 1 layer right there. So, and then the next one, it's gonna be the ubi, the main ubi. So again, this is going to be a half a teaspoon. Just mix it there so you could get all that flavor in there. So there's that. Okay, so the order that you want to use, it doesn't really matter because then you're all gonna get them all in there anyway. So once you get all that flavor, I mean the thing colored like that, then you get a tray. I'm gonna try to do some different sizes, so I'm gonna use a round one. So what you want to do is you have to grease it up. So I have this coconut cooking spray or baking spray. So just spray that. So what you want to, doesn't matter what color you want to go ahead and do first. So I'm going to make different trays. So maybe I'll do one round one and then one of the well, we could probably just mix it all in there. Okay, so that's going to be the first layer. So what we want to do is we want to steam that for about 15 minutes or so. So we'll check it out after 15 minutes. So what you want to do is just put it in the center of the steamer. And then just go ahead and you have a cover because you want to steam that really good. Just kind of get a cover, a towel, and just cover the lid to make sure that all the steam stays in there. So yeah, so boil that for about 15 minutes on medium heat, and then we'll add the additional layers. It's going to be 15 minutes or so for each layer. Okay, so we'll come back later to add these other ones. Okay guys, so it's been about 10 minutes, so let's check it out to see how it has formed. So there's that. So you just want to poke the middle to make sure that there's, yeah, see, it doesn't stick to it anymore. So that should be ready to add the next level. So let's go ahead and take it out. It's very hot, so let's just go ahead and add the next layer. So it actually, this pan looks kind of small. I don't think all 3 layers gonna fit, so we'll just go ahead and add enough to cover it. That should be. Okay. So just want to flatten it out. And so, like I said, it doesn't matter which order of the color you want to, the flavor you want to put in. So it doesn't really matter. So there's that. So that's a Langka added, and we're gonna go ahead and put it back in the steamer for additional 10-12 minutes. We'll see how it forms. So go ahead and put it in there again. As you can see, I have the cover covered with towel, so that way the steam really kind of stays there for longer cooking. So just make sure that it's covered all the way. Okay, so let's wait for another 10 minutes and then put the final layer. Okay. So it's been additional, 10 minutes that this second layer has been steaming. So let's see how it is. So remove the lid. Oops. Yeah. So stick stuck there, so it's not sticking anymore, so that should be ready. So we'll take it out and add the third layer. So now we're adding the pandan. And this should be the final layer of it. Okay. So just can clear even out. And this should be the final layer. So we'll steam it for additional 10 minutes. Again, that's like a medium, high, low heat, medium heat. And again, we want to go ahead and just cover. Cover the don't want to touch it. Cover the lid with the towel. This is to keep the steam all there so that it cooks faster. There you go. So if you can't cover all the corners, which is good, so that way the steam will be faster and it'll cook faster. Okay, so we'll wait for another 10 minutes and that should be done. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so it's been 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and see if it's ready. So as you can see, nothing is sticking to it anymore. So that should be ready. So that was only 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and take it out. And there goes your final sapin-sapin. So we're just gonna go ahead and cool it down before we could transfer it into my serving tray, my banana leaf. So let's cool it down before we can transfer it. Okay, stay tuned.